Do we have some veterans here tonight?
Yeah, do we have any vets?
Yep.
I'm a vet.
Raise your hand so we can thank you.
George, you a vet? Army? Navy? Army, all right.
Thank you.
Now, I know some people in Washington would probably say that this isn't politically correct. But I'm not a politically correct guy, so I'm going to do it anyways.
Nobody knew that about you. Isn't that shocking?
I walked through a county courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse is kind of run down," and he said, "No, it'll do for this little town." I said, "Your old flagpole's leaned a little bit. That's a mighty ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat." So I sit down. "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "I think it is." He says, "I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag." You see, we got a little hole in that flag there when Washington took it across the Delaware. And it got powder burns the night that Francis Scott Key sat watching it, right and say, "Can you see?" And it got a bad rip in New Orleans with Pakenham and Jackson tugging at its seams. And it almost fell at the Alamo, but besides the Texas flag, she waved on though. She got cut with a sword in Chancellorsville. She got cut again in Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard and Bragg, and that south wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun, and she turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low for a time or two. She was in Korea, Vietnam, and she was sent by her Uncle Sam. She waved from our ships upon the briny foam. And now they're thinking about quitting her back here at home, for in her own great land she's been abused. She's been burned, disarmed, denied, refused. And the government for which she stands is being scandalized throughout the land. But she's getting threadbare, she's wearing thin, but she's in good shape for the shape she's in. Because she's been through the fire before, and I believe she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning, we take her down every night, we don't let her touch the ground, and we pull her upright. You know, on second thought, I do like to brag. I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag. We'll be back in about 15-20 minutes. Don't go away.